This is a follow-up of a murder investigation that actually took place in May of 2011. Our victim in this case, Delilah King, a white female, 48 years of age, was found shot and left for dead on the front yard in the 5900 block of Oak Lane Drive. At that time, we had no information, no suspect. There was evidence left at the scene. It was processed, particularly DNA evidence. We were notified 2 days ago that a CODIS hit came back on an individual who had a record in Georgia, the state of Georgia. We had local warrants on him for drug sale. He was picked up yesterday, brought in, and talked to about the murder case. He denied knowing the victim, ever being there, and could give us no reason for why his DNA was on the victim. So, the person arrested was Andre Deshon Johnson, a black male, 25. He was placed in jail on murder charges yesterday, and I'll answer any questions.
So, why did it take 2 years?
He was, after the murder, he went to Georgia and got arrested for drug charges, was not convicted until June of 2012. So once, I think Georgia law, when you're convicted, that's when you go into the CODIS. So it took that long to get a hit on him.
Any idea what he was doing with this woman?
She, we had information that she was a prostitute on the west side. But like I said, he denied all knowing her, being with her, being in that area.
And the drug charges, along with the murder charges against him, what are those about?
The drug charges were sale of cocaine and cannabis. They were local warrants that were issued back in March of this year.
Had they slept together before the murder?
He denies ever knowing her, being with her, anything.
So you're just relying on DNA evidence linking him to that?
Yes.
Did he serve time in Georgia? Was he up in jail, or was he back out of that?
He was back out. I want to say he got probation for the charges up in Georgia. I could be wrong, but I think that's what Georgia gave him, with probation on those drug charges.
Before that, did he previously live in Jacksonville?
Yes. Yes, and it was over there on the west side, so it was in a close proximity to where the actual murder occurred.
Help me understand, if he was in the system in 2012 for his conviction, you didn't get the hit until 2 days ago. The time span, why did it take?
That's not unusual, that once you're convicted and your DNA goes into the CODIS system, which is the nationwide bank, sometimes it takes that long to come up on a hit. We're just glad that it did. I mean, this was a long-awaited case. I remember going out to that scene that early morning, and we had really nothing except for that DNA evidence, basically.
So you turned the DNA evidence 2 years ago. I just want to make sure on that time frame too. And it's not unusual for 2 years in lab to be processed.
No, it was processed actually back in 11. Okay. So it was entered into the. But then when he gets arrested in Georgia, then actually his system was going in for the first time. So that's what takes the link to catch up.
So he had nothing prior to the 2011 incident?
Yes.
Have you made contact? You said she was a prostitute, but is there anyone out there who you've talked to that's happy that there's now been...
We tried yesterday. We tried contacting family, and we were unsuccessful. So basically we're hoping that, the family sees this today and will contact us. We lost all contact with the family.
Any further questions? All right. Thank you, LT.